All right, let's move on to Microsoft.
All right.
Yep.
Where we can talk about the big Game Pass news. Game Pass is their sort of Netflix of game service for $10 a month, which I think the library has about 100 games in it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
More.
they just announced more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's more than 100. There's a lot of games in there.
Yeah.
I'm a subscriber.
Oh, cool. Well, now if you subscribe, you will get the first-party games included with your Game Pass. So
At launch.
At launch. So that's Sea of Thieves, Crackdown. I guess the Forza games when they come out.
A Halo game if it comes out.
There's a question later. Where's this question here? Okay, so now think about that. That's a pretty good deal. You're paying, $10 a month. So you're paying $120 a year. If two of these games come out a year that you were going to buy anyway, you're breaking even right there.
Yes.
That seems pretty good to me.
Yes.
And related, at CJ23K writes in and says, is Game Pass a sustainable business model at $10 a month, or do you see a Netflix-like price increase in the near future before Crackdown, Halo 6, Forza 8, etc.?
If enough people are subscribers and they're making that guaranteed revenue each month, and people are continuing to support this because they want those games, then it makes perfect sense. There could be a lot of money made here.
I think they must be doing the way I view this, they must be doing okay with it as is, if they're willing to say, okay, let's go get some more people on this, which is what this looks like if you throw the new games out there. A little bit of combination of that, a little bit of, does Sea of Thieves have a lot of loot box stuff?
I don't know. I don't know that they've said anything about it. I don't think it does, but it must, right?
I'm just trying to wonder how Sea of Thieves is going to make money. Because it seems like, I know the beta is going on right now, but I don't know.
Well, again, it's a first party game, so it's really more about if most people, if the most of the downloads for this game, and if the majority of players are through the Game Pass, I'm sure there's something set up in their ecosystem where they get their revenue that they would require to keep Rare open or make this successful. I'm sure that's part of this setup.
Right. Sea of Thieves, I know this much. It needs people to play it for it to be successful.
Which is also why it's a good idea to do that with this game. To do it with every game is surprising, but to do it with Sea of Thieves makes sense for that reason.
I'm pretty interested in Sea of Thieves.
I know you are. The only thing that I find interesting with this is they don't entice you to lock you in for a year. I could do this. I could spend $9.99 for a month and try Sea of Thieves, and if I get bored with it after a month and there's nothing else on there I want, I could just cancel. There's nothing to keep me there. It's not like if I pay $9.99 now, I can't just wait for Crackdown to come out and pay $9.99 later.
Right.
There should be a 12-month plan
discount
that's $20 off. $100 for a year, as opposed to, or a really good deal $60 for a year. Although that's crazy. It's just that's live prices. That's why I said
for free. What about a free for a year?
Well, I'm just saying it's $80 to $100 for a year. Something to lock you in.
It would be the best we could do would be $100.
Right. But pick up some cheap Xbox credit somewhere and use it to pay for the service.
Yeah, but it should be $100 for a year or $9.99 a month. I think that's the one mistake they're making, because they need to entice you to do a bigger upfront purchase and keep you in that ecosystem longer. So when that year is up, you're like, I'll renew.
I'm sure they're still figuring this out, because ultimately, I mean, if they can find a way to somehow bundle this with live, obviously it'd be more expensive. But if you go back to have a silver and a gold tier of Xbox Live.
Well, I mean, if it was Game Pass plus Live for $150 a year, it's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. It's $120 just for Game Pass, and Xbox Live is $50. So
Xbox Live Platinum?
Sure. Includes Game Pass for $150. and it gets you locked into both services for a year.
Microsoft, call us. Batship Industries.
It just makes sense.
Got all the answers.
And as the consumer, you're saving, 20%, which is, as I think we've learned through Best Buy, that's kind of the magic number for instant discount. For launch day discount, the magic number is 20%. Oh, I'm on the fence about buying this. Well, you could get it 20% off and play it on day one. Oh, I'm more interested in that now. It seems to be the magic number. Like 10.
That's why I'm thinking about Monster Hunter.
Yeah. But a 10% off, like they do with the EA Access stuff. I'm like, I've never bitten on something because it was 10% off. Just saying.
Right. Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
10% is not enough to get it.
It's not, but something about 20. It sounds like, I should buy the whole year. It's 20% cheaper. Even though,
I know.
Yeah. You get it.
All right. Let's move on.
Yep.
We talked a little bit about PUBG and their loot crates earlier, but we forgot to mention that they're got a promotion on Xbox because they reached 4 million players. They're giving out, 30,000 battle points to anybody who's played the game.
Can't just give those away.
Well, I mean, you could be getting locked loot
boxes.
boxes.
What's that gonna do? The way the economy and
because here's what they're going to do. Well, first of all, the game's not really out on Xbox, so they don't have those locked ones yet, and there's no marketplace for selling them, so they don't have to worry about the economy as much on Xbox. I think that's probably why they're doing it. Also, I think they still do limit you into how many loot boxes you can get in a week. So even if you have 30,000 battle points, I think you can still only get 6. But that is a lot. That's crazy because those loot boxes they're $750, I think, and each one you buy gets more expensive. But whatever, it's better than no free battle points.
Yeah, whatever. I'll get those battle
impressive.
points and I'll open up some boxes just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.